You know how stressful it is when guidance systems go down. You lose field time, you lose yield potential, you lose patience. Help is here. Raven Cruiser 2 RTK with Slingshot. Precision simplified. Learn more at ravensimple.com.
Our weed of the week is field pennycress.
You'll notice we're standing in a shelter belt here, and the reason why is that's where we always used to find field pennycress on our farm. So what did we do to stop it?
Well, you know what? Field pennycress is kind of a stinky weed. When you have a lot of field pennycress around, there's just a smell, and it's not a pleasant one. So that's one reason you might want to get rid of this weed, but the other thing is it just decreases the value of your land when you've got weeds like this growing out there. In a tree belt, the safest thing to do would be in the late fall or very early spring. Use some 2,4-D. You can knock it out pretty well. Where we see it a lot of times too is out in alfalfa fields, and in alfalfa, you've got Bucktrol and you've got Pursuit. Those are good options for controlling that field pennycress. Out in a wheat situation, I really like adding in the affinity products in with something like a Husky or like a Wide Match. That's going to help that out quite a bit, controlling the pennycress.
Well, but the thing with pennycress is it's not just a summer annual, Darren. It's a winter annual, and it gets started in the fall. So that's where we have problems, or why we have problems in winter wheat especially. Spring wheat, usually not a big deal. Tillage or maybe even an early season application, you know, we can get that taken care of. But in that winter wheat, when the crop is already growing and now the pennycress is big, now what are you going to do come spring? That's the trouble. So that's why we encourage you, if you're planting winter wheat, to get a pre-emerge herbicide on. Do something early, and then that will at least help suppress that pennycress.
So that'd be something like Sharpen. Now in corn, you could use Sharpen as well. In crop, we really like Status. That seems to do the best job on field pennycress control. And in soybeans, you do Roundup Ready soybeans, and they work pretty well. In conventional soybeans, you could use Pursuit or Raptor.
Once again, our weed of the week is field pennycress. It's a tough one to stop, but you can do it if you start early, and especially when you control it in the fall. That's it for our weed of the week, but stay tuned. Iron Talk is coming up next.